Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. It is a holiday weekend. I completely forgot. It was a holiday weekend. But here we are. Don't forget to drop your elephants, drop your crowns in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. This is our weekly recap of Ladies Who List Atlanta. Yes, Ladies Who List Atlanta. And we're going to do a little unboxing. We got a couple of gifts. One I bought for myself and one from one of our 12 Days of Christmas sponsors. So we're going to be doing that. But let's get the vibes up. Share this live. Go, TikTok, you can watch us on Kempire Daily on YouTube, or you can watch us on TheKempire or Kempire Daily on Facebook. That way I'll be able to see all of your comments a lot easier. We're also live on Twitch and Twitter. Hey, we're going to talk about this. This is the episode right before the season finale of Ladies Who List Atlanta. Okay? And I have a lot of thoughts. I took notes. If you follow me on Twitter at TheKempire, then you see I live tweet. So if you want some random thoughts from me about shows that I don't necessarily cover here on channel, like Celebrity Big Brother, follow me on Twitter at TheKempire. I'll post that up so you guys can see it as well. But before we get into any of that, let's get the vibes up. Again, guys, shout out to everyone that's already in the chat. Chris is in the chat. He said, "What is this, honey?" He always does that. That's his entrance. We appreciate you all being here. Guys, let me know where you're watching from. All right, let's get the vibes up. Let's just put some music on. Happy Sunday. I almost forgot to pull up my my mic volume. We didn't need an incident where you guys can't hear me. All right, guys, welcome. Happy Sunday. You know, every Sunday we do our recap of a Ladies Who List. Other Sundays we've talked about Ready to Love. Other Sundays we've talked about Love and Marriage. Huntsville, that will be coming back. That will be coming back March 19th. So we will be getting into that next week. We will probably have one of our final Sundays until Love and Marriage comes back, Huntsville. As you also know, Love and Marriage DC will be coming this spring. No official date, but they are in the middle of filming. And all of you keep sending me information. Keep on sending me that information. Keep on sending me that information because I can't wait to talk about it. join our texting community. Shout out to our texting community. That's where you get birthday shout outs from me. That's where I break news. That's where you drop me tea. Join us at TheKempire.com or just text me 347-647-2372. Again, that number is 347-647-2372, or just head on over to TheKempire.com. Guys, don't forget, shout out to our Royal Court and Team Kempire members of the channel. We appreciate you helping keep the lights on here at the studio. Join at TeamKempire.com. All right, so before we get into Ladies Who List Atlanta, I did finally go check my P.O. box. If you guys don't know, I do have a P.O. box. More information is available at TheKempire.com. I probably should have cut this open. But shout out, we did 12 days of Christmas here on the channel back in December. Shout out to all the people that sponsored. Shout out to everyone that received a gift during the holidays. We appreciate you guys. I can't wait to do more on the channel. Let me see if thank God. Yes, there's a little break in here. I'm not sure how long this was sitting at the office because I haven't been. The first time I went to go check the P.O. box, I couldn't figure out there's a whole new situation. I don't know if every state is the same, but at least here in New York, they have like a combination situation. All right, let me show you guys. And this is from Purely Wrapped, one of the sponsors, a skincare line, purelywrapped.com. You can get more information. Ooh, okay, wait. Got it. First of all, as you guys can see. All right. There, I love how neatly wrapped it was. It's all in bubbles. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I should have used my other camera so you guys could see. But anyways, so love it. So you guys can see more information just in case, because I will be putting all the information in the description after the live. But if you just want to see it really quickly, so for those that are already in the live that want to go check it out, be sure to check that out. What's going on, UK? I love it. We have people watching from the UK. We have people watching from Kenya, South Africa, Canada, all around the United States. I love the internet. Anyways, and then we get this as well. So you guys can see, bring it up a little bit closer. Organic skincare and pain mediation. All right. So they sent me this. We're going to take it out of the bubble wrap in just a second. I love this. Is this our first time doing an unboxing? It probably is our first time doing an unboxing. I can't wait to unbox that play button from YouTube. Guys, if you haven't subscribed already, we hit over 91,000 subscribers this week. We appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Yeah, Callaway says, I love seeing unboxing of my packages. Me too, right? They're a channel exclusively for unboxings. And people are like, why do people watch? I love watching depending on what it is. I'm more of a tech unboxing kind of guy. But I said, we got these things in the P.O. box. Again, guys, if you want to send me a little something, I'll tell you what my P.O. box is. Okay. P.O. Box 10327, Staten Island, New York, 10301. 0327. We'll post it in the description. Again, you can head on over to TheKempire.com and you can get all that information. I hope. Check it now if y'all can. All right. Let me see. Oh goodness, y'all. The smell in a good way. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. Let me just first show you. It smells so good. As soon as I took the bubble wrap off. Ooh, let me move it up a little closer so you guys can see. It's not focused. Come on, focus. Oh, there we go. Better, right? Better. So you can see how long it's been in there. I apologize. Purely Wrapped. So they say, thank you so much for allowing Purely Wrapped to be a part of your 12 days of giveaways. More importantly, thank you for spotlighting Black-owned businesses this holiday season. This gift is just for you. Hope you enjoy. Happy holidays. Thank you, Tika Calloway. Oh, I love it. Purelywrapped.com, guys. Support Black business. Okay. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. And you know I love skincare. Everyone keeps asking, what's your skincare? What's your skincare? We're going to do something. But this might have to be a part. Lord. Okay, so this is the gift set. Oh, it smells so good. Look, should I open it? Or, because I love, like, when it's wrapped up like this, I don't want to open it until I'm ready to use it. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are just doing a quick unboxing. We are going to get into Ladies Who Lives Atlanta because I have thoughts. I have thoughts. And we've interviewed two of the stars, Kiana and Crystal. If you missed that, there are links available in the description. Yes, it was sweet. It was sweet. Yeah, people are talking. All right. Oh, what's the scent? Hey, Tracy. I always love seeing my Taurus sister in the chat. It's giving me. I don't know. Let me open it. Look, let me open it. Let me open it. I'm just that type of person. When you have like good things that are wrapped, I don't want to open it. But it smells so. I don't know what the smell is, but it smells so good. And I am, as a Taurus, I'm very big on scents. I'll smell my food. Okay, I will smell my food. Right? I wish there was. The more I open it, the more the smell comes. Oh, I love this, and I'm very particular about my smells. All right, let's. Oh my God, it smells so good. I'm not being. I know some of you probably he's exaggerating. No, this smells like life right now. We will get into the recap in just a second because I know some of you probably don't care about unboxing because you don't have something. I forgot who was the winner. If you're the winner of the Purely Wrapped gift set and you're in the chat, or if you're in the replay crew, let us know. I can't remember all the. Oh my goodness! All right. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Let me see if I can. There we go. Look at that. Look at the packaging. Yes, it's been sitting. Look, it's been sitting in my PO box for a few weeks. Okay, so don't judge me. All right, let me see what the smell could be. Okay, so this one is cedarwood and bergamot organic face scrub for men. So shout out to all my men out there. Don't think that the skincare, you should be taking care of your skin too. This is so good. I think it's this. I think it's the cedarwood. It's a face scrub. Okay. Thank you, Purely Wrapped. PurelyWrapped.com. Oh, there's a beard oil. It's like Christmas all over again. Okay, this is their beard oil. Beard oil. There we go. All natural. This smells like life. Okay. Audacity. Oh, this is a body oil for men. So they have things for men too, guys. It's not just for the ladies. Your ladies want your skin feeling good too and smelling good. Just saying. Okay, so this is the body oil. Let me see if I can move it back. There we go. The body oil for men. And you know what it is, guys? When I say there's a nice smell, it's a very masculine smell. And some ladies like those masculine smells too. But I know some guys like myself don't like the little perfume. And shout out to Rihanna, because I did put on the Rihanna Fenty Beauty moisturizer with a little SPF. I don't love the smell. That's why I don't wear it a lot. I wear it because it has the mix. You know what I mean? Ah, yes. Hey, Callaway F. Strong. What's going on? Callaway is Purely Wrapped. Thank you so much for the super chat, too. Oh, this smells like life. Okay. Oh, here's an exfoliating scrub for men. Clary Sage. Ooh, let me move back. Dude. Look. Camera angles, y'all. Thank you to Purely Wrapped. Again, guys, you can get more information and get your own products supporting a Black business in skincare. You know, I'm big on my skincare. Just saying. Do I have a shower routine? Yeah, take one. See, Samara says, I love a masculine smell. And if you're looking for something for your man, just saying, and you want to support a Black-owned business, purelywrapped.com. And I'm not just saying this stuff, it smells good. I can't wait to start using it. All right, let me move this over. Are you guys ready for another unboxing? Okay. This is something I bought for myself. I've been telling you guys, I love my Coldest Water bottle. I love my Coldest Water bottle. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Guys, don't forget to support. This is going to be quick, and we will get into the Ladies Who List Atlanta. Because first of all, before I do this other unboxing, we are starting off this episode right at the party, the celebration at the riding the horses. What do you call it? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care for this scene because it's so confusing. I'm trying to understand, why are these ladies fighting? Why is Tiana and now Kiana fighting? Do I think, Kiana, when she called in, she says, just a heads up, I may have been projecting. she was projecting, and I can see where she's coming from, but I also see where Robin is coming from. Why was Robin the voice of reason at one point? I'm enjoying Robin. She was problematic in the beginning, but she is TV gold. I've been saying this. She went from what do you call it? Out of control, hitting people, to making sense this episode. But when Tiana and Kiana were getting into, I was like, why? What is this about? What is this about? I don't understand. They eventually do make peace at the end, but I didn't understand why Kiana was like, the name is Kiana. Kiana's a little extra, but I don't mind it. Kiana in this episode says her worst fear is being poor or being broke. I wrote it down. Hold on. No, being poor. Because she came from nothing and she's developed all of this, success and wealth. Good. I get it, but I couldn't spend my life being fearful of being poor because I feel like that attracts lack. There we go. I don't understand that scene. As I said to you before, I felt like this episode felt a lot like copy and paste. As you know, Crystal confirmed and Kiana confirmed that they all went as a group to the production and told them we signed up for mostly a professional reality show and we're getting something completely different. So I think the producers have been trying to give us a little bit more of that in the mix. But now it's starting to feel kind of all over the place towards the end, and that's not what I want. They better give this another season. And I'm okay with everyone coming back. Kiana already said she's not coming back. But Oprah, I don't want to say you were wrong, but I think we needed more ladies. We don't get a lot of Tiffany, and I like Tiffany. But why didn't we get at the end? Last week we saw that scene where she says, "You're weird." Where was that? That was I literally was excited to watch that part because she is so me. I can relate to Tiffany, even though she's a Libra, but I'm really good friends with a lot of Libras. But there might be a lot of Taurus in her chart somewhere. I got to do her chart. Tiffany, reach out. Miss Brooklyn says still no real estate. And they really tried. They really tried when Crystal went to that $3 million fixer-upper, but they gave us pictures. And I was like, oh, this is so copy and paste. This is so copy and paste. But regardless of the show not giving us what we want when it comes to real estate, they have time now for season 2 to make a major shift. We don't watch these real estate shows for all of the drama. We don't mind a little sprinkle of drama in our real estate shows. We're watching it for the real estate. Why do you think $1 Million Listing New York and LA did so well? It wasn't the drama. Yeah, the drama in between and the big personalities. We have Robin. I want to see Robin working with other real estate agents because she's a mess. Robin thinks she is in like a Marvel movie. I just tweeted that because between her confessional, I got her confessional right here, and the outfit that she wore to Kiana's birthday celebration, I said she thinks she's a superhero and a villain. More like a villain. More like literally like a villain. Not like, Mocha says the $3 million fixer-upper was like the fashion show with no fashions. Like you're outside of it, but we can't go inside and look at it. It didn't make sense to me, but we will get there. Before we get there, guys, Coldest Water are proud sponsors of the channel. They didn't pay for this, but technically you guys helped me get this because I had to get a gallon. I'm working out now. I got my Peloton. Yeah, I'm part of that cult. Joking. Shout out to everyone that's on Peloton. So I had to. I just don't know what to do with these things. There's not a lot of room back here. All right. I'm being dramatic. All right. Let me pull this up. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm having enough water. Okay. Yes, I have a lot of water here, but it's not enough. I need to make sure I'm drinking a gallon. Okay. So I got my gallon. And I used my discount code, KEMP10. I know you're probably like, Kempire with all the ads. It is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. Oh, this is so cute because I got it engraved, of course. And they put this in there. They let me know who engraved it. Bailey. Thank you, Bailey, at Coldest. Guys, head on over to coldest.com. They don't just have water bottles, they have tumblers, they have all kinds of merch, they have things for your dog. Look, y'all, so you can just see. So I got purple because I was like, let me get a color that I normally would never get. Okay. Ooh. And it comes, okay, before I show you all the bottle. So it comes with all of this stuff in here. Of course, a straw. It comes with all this stuff in here. You know, all the stuff, the darkest coffee. All right, they got stuff going on. And more of their products here. Okay. There we go. All right. Nobody cares about that. Let me show you guys. Because I only bring to you and promote products that I actually like and use. Okay. All right. Let me see. How do I get this out so you guys can? It's stuck. Oh wait, no. Oh. Ugh. And voila, coldest water bottle. And I got it engraved, of course. Kempire. Look, of course. Not that I'm gonna have an issue, but maybe you will have an issue. Maybe you have a lot of people in your house, and you got them all coldest water bottles for the holidays, and they're all the same. And you're like, don't use my coldest water bottle. So this is the top. I had to get one with a straw because I'm not trying to pour things out. Okay. Look, over here. But at least it comes apart and you're able to clean it separately. Okay. They have brushes that you can buy on there to clean up. And then you just put it inside the thing. And it has a handle because it's so freaking big. This is a gallon size, y'all. And then you just screw it in. Oh, let me put the little thing up so you guys can see. We're doing a little unboxing in between, y'all. You'll be strong. Shout out to Replay Crew. Shout out to the Replay Crew. All right. You guys like the color? Purple, you know, of royalty. Purple is the color of royalty. All right. It keeps your water cold for 36 plus hours. They don't just have water bottles on their website. They have all kinds of products, pillows, things for your dogs and your cats. And they also have things for your coffee. And apparently they're selling coffee. So check it out. I can't wait to start using this on the live. All right. Enough of that. All right. Back to this. Ladies Who List Atlanta on OWN. Shout out to the ladies that have been here before, Crystal and Kiana. If you missed those interviews, I posted links in the description of this video. And we had a really good conversation. Here's the thing, Crystal. I want to like you, but I think you're great for the show because you're like a little producer. Next week, we're going to see more about this poly party that's out in a park. When I picture a poly party, I'm thinking Eyes Wide Shut, you know, in like this dark room or something. Why are we outside? Okay. I don't even want to talk anymore about this whole horseback riding party that they had. Tiana and Kiana get into it. At one point, Kiana is like telling Tiffany to be quiet. At first, I thought she was talking about Robin, but I think she was talking to Tiffany. And I was like, Kiana, you were doing a little much. You were doing a little much. Which is okay, because that's great for reality TV, but Kiana's not coming back. Kiana's not coming back. I don't understand where the fighting was coming from because here's the reality. I don't have kids, but I understand that my friends and family that do have kids are coming from a different perspective, have different responsibilities. I get that. I think people with kids could give people that don't have kids or might want to have kids, even if you don't know their journey, you could be a little bit more sensitive. I don't think Robin was coming from a bad place. She was just saying, well, she doesn't have children, talking of Crystal and giving that perspective. Tiffany was the only one trying to hear everyone out. She was the only one. They make peace at the end. But of course, the conversation of Crystal and Tiffany and their relationship comes up. We will explore that at the end of this episode. Crystal and her father go to meet this family that is like a real estate dynasty because the mom is a real estate agent, the brother's a developer, the father is a contractor. I'm like, And this is a Black family. I think they're African, right? I think they were African. They never said, but they're Black. Black family developing properties in historically Black neighborhoods. We got to see a little bit of the property and what they were building in that neighborhood. I would have loved to see more. At least the producers I know are watching and listening. They know that you guys, myself, we want more property. We don't mind a sprinkle of drama, but we want to see inside the property. And we don't care if they're $1 million properties. We don't care about that 3 million. The fact that we weren't able to see all of it in real time and we only saw photos of that $3 million fixer upper. I'd much rather be able to walk in the property, see it in real life. Okay. We got to see, and here's the other thing. We got to see that guy. I forgot. Did I write his name? Damn. Laquan. Yeah, his $1 million home. In which I love. You know, some properties give you the option of buying the furniture and things like that. They did. Beautiful home. Tiffany and Kira. We didn't get a lot of Kira. We got a little bit of Kira this week. We're not getting a lot of Kira. I wonder why that is. Look, Logan says Ubos, maybe Nigerian. That's what I was thinking, but I don't look. I don't want to, you never know. I just thought I liked seeing that, but Crystal's doing a lot. She's trying to produce television. I like seeing her and her dad. I would have loved to see more of the property. Cassandra says, no, we want the drama. Let's be real. Let's be for real. No. Overall, no. I don't mind a little drama or competitiveness among the ladies, but I feel like we're getting way more drama than we're seeing property. I don't want to see 2 properties in an episode. And that's been the trend with the show. I much rather seeing them fight over getting business than them fight over their personal whatever. I much rather them be competitive than a conversation of, oh, no, I'm watching a real estate show for real estate. If we had the same amount of drama, but we saw all kinds of property, I'd be like, okay, it works. But back to Laquan. Laquan has this I think it's like $1.6 million beautiful home. What I missed there, beautiful that Kennedy, adorable. I love the fact that Kira and Tiffany threw the 1-year-old a little party. I thought that was cute. I love seeing Tiffany do the paperwork because if you ever did like a refinance or a closing, that's exactly what they're doing. It's all kinds of paperwork. But here's the thing. We got to hear Laquan's story. He was shot 15 times. He was shot 15 times and he's still here to tell his story. But I don't know his story. Like, what is his business? I wanted to know that. What maybe he didn't want to share that. I don't know. But you're sharing your home, so I wanted to know where is Laquan from? Like, what is his business? What does he do? It just said home buyer. We love to see it. He's buying this $1 million home. I want to know where is it? Like what kind of work is he in? Like we got a few episodes with the trucking business guy. I was like, wow, I think a lot of people probably didn't know you can make that kind of money and do so well. And he's teaching people how to start a businesses like that. I want to know what Laquan does. Just saying. Maybe I'm nosy. Ebony says, Kempire, they said that Laquan sued Kroger where he was shot and earned 81 million. I don't recall them telling how much money he got. I don't recall them saying that. I watched it twice. I do recall them saying that he sued someone. But I wasn't sure if it was just that money. Okay, he won a lawsuit. Okay. Oh, Power said maybe they did not give more information for his protection. Oh, you Googled it. Okay. Thank God for Google. Home buyer, so general. Yeah. Okay, so based on what people are saying, they Google schmoogled. He won it in a lawsuit. 81 million. Wait, 81 million. Wait, let me go back to Ebony's comment. They sued Kroger where he was shot and earned 81 million. But I gotta read up more on this lawsuit. That's a lot of money. I probably would have bought a bigger home, but that's me. But it's a beautiful home. It's a home big enough for them and their family. Oh, wow. Wow. But at least he bought a home. Just saying. Some people would have bought all kinds of other stuff, right? 81 million. Are we right with that price? That's a lot of money. Yes, they did say that he was shot 15 times. And as you can see, he's overcome a lot in order to be walking around and things like that. Good for him. Good for him. Congrats to him. I would have loved to know more of his story, even if it was the fact that, he won a lawsuit. They didn't have to tell us how much he won or anything like that. But apparently it's public knowledge because it's on the internet. Regardless, congrats to them. Beautiful family. I love your daughter, Kennedy. Adorable. Apparently, she did not like the ladies, though. Samara said, yeah, I mean, of course, lifelong. Oh, it was a $70 million. I love when you guys Google Schmoogle. $70 million. Good for you, Laquan. And you bought a beautiful home, furnished. You don't have to think about. Sometimes it's better that way, especially because if you don't have like a sense of style. Yeah, it was 70 million, not 81 million. All right. Thank you guys for clarifying. We like to cite our sources. So Google Schmoogle. Thank you. Because I was wondering, I didn't have time to Google Schmoogle. But I was just like, I would like to know like more about this family. Like why? But I can see why now. Anyways, let's move on. Congrats to Laquan. Beautiful home. One of the properties that we got to see. We did see Crystal close on another property, but we only got to see the front of the property and over the property. I guess maybe they wouldn't allow cameras in for whatever reason. We just saw pictures, probably the promotional pictures they used to sell the home. Just saying. Latoya says Laquan is a Navy vet. Thank you for your service, Laquan. And thank you, Logan. We do the backup research for you. That's why I love this community. Yeah, the interwebs know everything, Nosy Parker. Which we appreciate. And we appreciate Laquan for his service. And he deserves every bit of what he was able to get from that lawsuit. And now he has this beautiful home, beautiful family. And I'm so glad that he'll be able to enjoy it. So congrats to him. It's the only property that we really got to see the in and out of. The $3 million one, that would have been nice. We just got to see photos. I get it, producers, but at least now you have your marching orders for season 2. More properties. More properties. Yes, we want a little bit of drama amongst the ladies and competitiveness, but I don't need that for the entire thing. Just saying. Okay. Kiana, though. We get to see Kiana's. Okay, Kiana. First of all, shout out to Kiana. Kiana has multiple businesses. She is a doer. Okay. She also has her MBA. So she knows business. Okay. So we get to see her meeting with a developer, which we love to see. This is what we're used to with our real estate shows. We get to see some of that. I wasn't impressed with this particular piece of real estate, and that's only because it's still unfinished. And yes, in our real estate shows, we do get to see a lot of those moments where we see a property that's unfinished. I just was kind of like, I can't picture it. I don't know what this is going to look like. I don't know what this is going to look like. But the real thing that he pointed out was in regards to price was because of everything and delays and how all, like things like lumber have gone up, that we have to raise the price of what we would normally charge for a place like this. I want to see what it looks like finished. I wish they had a finished model, which would have been nice to see, but they probably didn't have one yet. But it is what it is. Exactly. Ebony says the MBA is no easy feat, so props to those with masters in business administration. Exactly. When I saw that in her profile, I was like, go ahead. Logan said Kiana and Crystal were dressed like Mama Gina. I know, because Kiana is the only one that really has thrown multiple parties on this season. Yes, I know Tiffany threw a party. Is that the only person that threw a party? Kiana threw the celebration for her real estate firm, and then she threw her own birthday celebration. Kiana is extra, and I can appreciate that, especially for reality TV. And she was being very extra at her birthday party. She had dancers at the front. She had a step and repeat. She had a headdress on. I actually preferred Kiana's headdress than Crystal. I don't know what Crystal was doing here. Crystal love a little glitter. Crystal's beautiful. She's beautiful, 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 beautiful. Nelly is motivated. Thank you so much for the super chat. Nelly says Kiana is a super grudge holder, and I feel like she does not play well with other women in the sandbox either. She does not like Robin. Wow, really? And if you hear her tell it, she feels like she does. But I felt like, at the horseback riding, if I can find a picture, yeah, at this event, I just saw a different side of her, but it could be because as she said, she felt a little bit triggered by the conversation of motherhood. So I was like, okay, maybe that's what it is. I just saw a very stubborn side of her this week. And I was just like, oh, this is not the cool, calm, and collected Kiana that we've come to know on the show. And I just felt like she was just fighting to be right. And I didn't love that. Natalie, thank you so much for the super chat. Natalie says, you have the best commentary, Kempire. Uh-oh, I wonder what I said. I don't remember some of the things I said. Hold on. See, Che says Kiana is too much. Well, her party was a lot. But before we get to the party, I just want to make sure I covered everything else. And I'm going to drop the call-in link, guys. Let's get to 150 likes. We are almost there. Let's get to 150 likes, and I'll drop the call link so you guys can call in and share your thoughts on the latest episode of A Ladies Who List Atlanta. We only have one more episode. And I think because the lady asked for shifts in what is being shown on the show, the episodes are feeling a little copy and paste. I'm still enjoying the show because we're still seeing properties, but I see the potential of what this show can bring. And I'm excited for a season 2, and maybe we will get more episodes season 2. Dyer says, Kiana is exhausting. I don't know if she's exhausting. Is she exhausting? We shall see. We shall see. Logan says, I appreciated Kiana and Tiana at the end because they were able to come back down and be professional. It's the argument then resolved that we always ask for. Very true. Very true. I just felt like they didn't really have beef. I didn't know where that conversation went left. And I think Tiana had every good intention for, getting the Libras together to celebrate everyone's birthdays. I felt like it just went left for no reason. And here we are. Oh, okay. Hi Snob says Laquan was in the military. He was shot 15 times in a robbery in front of Kroger. He got a $69 million settlement from Kroger. This happened in Atlanta. Thank you so much, Hi Snob, for the details. See how information changes as we go on? So it was about 69 million, 70 million, like a million. Either way, wow. And again, thank you to him for his service to our country. He deserves every bit of it. All of our military deserve better treatment than they do get by our governmental system. So unfortunately, he got this from a lawsuit, but at least he will be set for life. Shay says Kiana was triggered. Shay says no reason to cut the scene. It was so overrated. Oh, no reason. Cut the scene. It was overrated. It was. Honestly, that whole birthday celebration at the horseback ride. I said this last week. You guys are going in a circle. I'm like, what? We could have did something more fabulous than this. And it doesn't have to cost a lot. But Kiana's birthday looked like it cost a lot. It looked lovely. I love that they gave us are you guys taking notes from us on production? Because, we criticized you on how you didn't show us the Waldorf Astoria party event. But this event, we got to see more of what's happening, the front, the back, where, the outfits were a little extra for a birthday party. But they say that's how Kiana is. We couldn't tell from her headdress. Let me drop the call in because I see you guys. We have reached our goal, right? Look, let me look again. Yes, we were over our goal. Don't forget to like the video, guys. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, guys, we were posted yesterday two new videos. One on Love is Blind Season 2. I was talking about episodes 1 through 4. Be sure to check that out. Also, I did a story on Lauryn Hill and why we probably won't ever get a follow-up to the Miseducation. So be sure to check that out. Let me drop this link for some quick calls, and then I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Yeah. I will probably be live again on my TikTok. I'll be live on my TikTok probably later tonight. We'll probably watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because it's back. It's back, so be sure to check that out. And if you haven't checked out our recap of the super trailer for the reunion, be sure to check that out. We did a recap of that on Friday. All of that stuff. We've been busy, y'all. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Here comes the different numbers. All right. He got 69.6. Okay, so 70 million. Because evidence was overwhelming that Kroger knew the store was located in an unsafe high crime area, yet failed to place any security guards in the parking lot. This is more interesting than the damn show. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Really? So for those of you that are just tuning in, we're talking about Laquan, who was featured on the latest episode of Ladies Who List. He had bought his, this new home with his wife and daughter, Kennedy. Adorable, adorable. Cece Mom says he got 69.6 million. So I understand why people are saying 70 million, because evidence was overwhelming that Kroger knew the store was located in an unsafe, high crime area, yet failed to place any security guards in the parking lot. See, this is why attorneys are so important, because he probably would have thought, look, I just, I got shot. It is what it is. No, there is a level of responsibility that wherever you are located, there should be proper safeguards. Good for him. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Here comes the attorney. If we are getting technical, Kroger failed its duty of care to an invitee. So, yeah, it makes sense that they had to pay up. Wow. I'm happy for him. Christina says, okay, y'all, my bad. I rounded to 70 minutes. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you all Googling and schmoogling while I'm live and I can't do it myself. I'm happy for Laquan. That's the best part of this episode, honestly. I kind of wish they highlighted that in the episode. I don't see why he couldn't talk about it a little bit. Just a little bit, right? I don't think it's all over the internet. So I don't understand. Maybe he personally can't speak about it. I don't know. I kind of wish they had said a little bit more about it, because that was more honest to me, more interesting to me. Because I was wondering, I was like, how is he able to buy this $1 million home? Because the way they described it, he got shot. Normally, if you get shot, you can't sue anybody unless it was the police. But unfortunately, we don't really see a lot of $1 million payouts for that. But that's interesting. That was really, really interesting. You know what? CC Mama, come on now. y'all are a mess. That's the last thing we want to happen to any of us. So, because can you imagine his recovery? Can you imagine his recovery? But I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Oh, good point. Danielle says maybe he's closed that chapter in his life. Okay, look, but I'm trying to understand the whole situation. I actually thought maybe he came from, I didn't even think it had anything to do with a lawsuit. I thought maybe Laquan was in the tech world or doing something. I was interested to know, like, what does he do? Because we got to see that other trucking business guy. But either way, Laquan's a millionaire now. Just saying. Yes, he had a good attorney. So good for him. Good for him. Congrats. Let's get to this Kiana's birthday party. So at Kiana's birthday party, everyone's dressed extra. Robin, Robin loves to do the Robin, you are a mess. Robin, you are a mess. But we appreciate you. She has to come back next season. With that being said, she thinks that she is a supervillain. From her confessional look to the look that she was sporting, with the little over her eye, the ensemble that she had on, which is like a jumpsuit. She looks great. But she thinks she's a supervillain. So Crystal decides to have a conversation with Tiffany during the celebration, because the only way that Robin's going to go to this poly party is if she has the conversation with Tiffany. Oh my goodness, this poly party. So Crystal and her conversation with Tiffany, it's very antagonistic coming from Crystal's side. Tiffany is just like, I go off our energy, I'm not trying to be everyone's friend. I'm not trying to, get along with every single person in the room. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not forcing it. And I'm the same way. But Crystal's like, well, you're a top closing attorney. I'm a top closing attorney. I don't see why we can't be friends and blah, 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 blah. And she's just like, well, I'm big on energy. And of course, Crystals is taking this personally. Oh, here we go with the good energy, bad energy. But Tiffany's like, okay, I'm still mad. Producers, how dare you edit out when she calls Crystal weird? We got to see that last week. How do you edit that out? That was my favorite part. I wanted to see when Tiffany says to her, you're weird. Because I kind of feel like, and yes, Crystal's been on the show before, but Crystal, straight shooter, you're weird. We went left when we started talking about this poly party. Yes, I know the polyamorous people are real people. They need a platform. But why am I real estate show? Uh-oh. Oh, we love differing opinions. Moon Radiant says, you think so? Tiffany was very mean with her delivery. I mean, I can see that. And some people say I'm mean with my delivery sometimes. But I think when you're direct, even though Crystal kept on accusing Tiffany of not being direct, I was just like, hold on. Let me just say something. Oh, wait. I love when you guys have unpopular opinions here. Samara says, unpopular opinion, this party was tacky. It didn't give me Met Gala. That is not an unpopular opinion. I kind of felt the same way. I was not loving the looks. Only person I kind of liked their look, let me think. Only person I kind of liked their look was probably our supervillain, Robin. And probably for the wrong reasons, I liked her look. I don't know. Nelly, I love Robin. Okay. She's an enigma. Which one? Jasmine says people don't appreciate directness. I have learned that. I am pretty direct, but that's why I have only a certain amount of good friends. Tiffany, I think, is very much like me in that way. That's why she doesn't have a lot of friends like that, because she is very direct on what she's saying. I don't like bad energy, and you give me bad energy. And then, of course, the conversation about stealing business. She tried, the 5-star lunch that Crystal had Kira come to. I heard that you were trying to steal business, but when you and Robin fell out, Robin was ready to move all her business to me. But I didn't do that. Just saying. I think Tiffany is a stand-up person. She might not be for everyone. Oh, Logan says Crystal's an enigma. Logan says, honestly, I get Crystal. It's kind of like when you work in an environment with mostly white people and then the only other black person there does not like you. You get kind of disappointed. But yes, I agree with you. But what Tiffany is saying, we've been in the same room plenty of times. And now all of a sudden you want to be my friend? So I think that's what it is. She's like, you've had plenty of time to be my friend, but now you want to be my friend, like out of nowhere. Hold on, y'all. It's the winter time. It's freezing in New York. It went from being like a spring day the other day to freezing. So I gotta keep the lips. Okay. Simone says, I love the theme of the Met Gala party. People don't dress up much anymore. Tiffany doesn't impress me. Ooh, Tiffany, I know you're watching. Tangay says, why is Crystal so pressed about this poly party? If she herself doesn't identify as poly, but is insinuating that she is being invited to join and explore. I don't know. I think she wants to go to the party, but she doesn't want to go alone. But aren't you going with the guy that wants you to be in the poly situation? And then this poly party, like I said to you before, I thought it was going to be like Eyes Wide Shut. It's like, we're going to the park. Okay. Speaking of a poly party, is anyone watching Love Off the Grid on Discovery Plus? It's from the producer of 90 Day Fiancé. We talk about that every single Tuesday, TLC Takeover, where we talk about some of your favorite shows on TLC and Discovery Plus, because we do talk about some Discovery Plus shows. Love Off the Grid is one of my faves. But right now, I'm digging deep into Love is Blind Season 2. Woo! We're going to talk about it. We're going to go live to talk about Love is Blind this week. I just have to figure out when we're going to do it, but stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, you're missing out. You can't even chat with us in the live chat because you're not subscribed. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. And don't forget to join the notifications team at texting community at our texting community, TheKempire.com. Homer says they called it public play. I can't. Is she getting a refer not a referral credit for bringing someone to the because the way she keeps bringing it up, I'm so sorry. I got a couple people backstage. I apologize. I completely forgot you guys were sitting there waiting for me to pull you up. All right, let's take a couple of callers. Then I'm going to wrap this up because it is Sunday. I will be live again on my TikTok exclusively for our watch party tonight. So be sure to follow me on TikTok at TheKempire and follow our backup page TikTok if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and tapping your screens and being here from watching back there. Follow me at TheKempire on TikTok, but follow our backup page. That's where I'll be posting. That's where I will be posting. Tiffany, I'm gonna need you to never mind. At TheKempire on TikTok, but at Kempire Daily on our backup page on TikTok. But that's where I'll be posting my under a minute recaps. All right, let's get to some of these callers. All right, in my opinion, what's going on? Hey,
love. How are you?
I'm well. How are you? You have such a pleasant voice.
Oh, thank you so much, hon. Let me tell you something. First of all, I see both sides of this fight that happened at the horseback riding.
Okay.
For a lot of people, you don't realize that women that have a hard time conceiving, they do get a little sensitive
Mm,
about their journey because you never know what their situation is. Some of these people have had miscarriages before,
mm,
and they feel like God is punishing them for, that what has happened. So I don't know her backstory, but I do know that it was very disrespectful. And Robin was doing it to spite Crystal, and she never thought about her friend that was right there. You see what I'm saying? So
not
you
to,
could be a
not to
person
interrupt
that
you,
is
in my
slower.
opinion, not to interrupt you. One
Hmm.
thing that stood out to me in that scene of horseback riding was when Crystal was getting excited when Tiana and Kiana were going back and forth. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going
Right.
on here?
But I'm just saying she was so gung Robin was so gung ho on digging at Crystal that she didn't realize she was hurting a friend at the point. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
And when you're so big to do something evil that you don't realize that you may be hurting a friend or an associate or whatever, then that's when, stuff happens like this. And yes, because they're on TV, it get escalated, you know what I'm saying? And people are picking sides. But then we have to realize, yes, it's reality TV. Yes, they signed on for it. Yes, you'll get an image, you know what I'm saying? You'll run with it. But these are real life people. This is their first season, so they're trying to navigate how to portray themselves in the right way in their light and also stay true to their values. So this may have been, I know it had to be a big experience for Kiana to put, that out on TV for everybody to, add their own opinions. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you can add your own opinions to little stuff and it can get escalated. This was something big. You see what I'm saying? Her and her husband when they were sitting there talking and later was talking about the age and her body may not be able to produce or it may be something with him. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't realize what you really want until you get it. And she put all this off to make her business better. And
Mm,
if she loses that chance to have this, was it worth it? That's
mm,
probably what she's thinking. So
mm,
for people that have kids that can have them easily, they don't have to worry about, spending thousands and thousands of dollars to, conceive kids. They
yeah.
may not understand that.
Yeah.
Just because it was easy for you to spread your legs and push out a baby, it's not for everybody else.
Okay. All right. All right, miss. In my opinion,
Well, I love you.
thank you so
Keep
much.
on smiling and make sure you use that beard oil.
Are you trying to say my beard struggling?
No, I'm just saying, you're going to keep yourself all flossed up.
Always, always. In my opinion, we appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay, you too.
I highlight some comments that you guys were. Danielle says, but if your friend Kiana doesn't share what they're going through, how is one to know? Good point. Good point. But I think some women would be a little bit more sensitive to that, maybe because there are women like I would be sensitive to it. just because I watch a lot of these shows and I know that there are women struggling that might not share because it's so personal to them and it's such a personal struggle. And then when someone's calling out, oh, motherhood, and you're trying to be a mother, you already can tell they're not going to be sensitive to your struggle. I do think that was an opportunity for Kiana to share something deep and personal with them, but she doesn't feel close to any of them. She was ready to cuss all of them out. She was ready to cuss out Tiana. She was ready to cuss out Tiffany. She was already cussing out Robin. So I can see why she wouldn't share such a personal thing with them, because that is so personal. But here we are. Kayla says, why bring someone that isn't open to poly to a poly party? Because maybe they'll become open in more ways than one. Oh my God. Danielle says, I think we all would be sensitive to it if we knew. Yeah, but she doesn't consider them friends. You know, when she called in, Kiana called in, she was like, those aren't my real friends. My bestie lives in North Carolina. I'm crazy at the things I remember. All right, Amy J, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, Amy?
Hey, what's going on? Hey,
Nothing much. What are
Kempire.
your thoughts on
Hey,
the
Portugal.
ladies who list Atlanta?
Oh my God. I watched your interviews with Crystal and what's the other one? Kiana.
Mhm.
And after watching them, I kind of sided with them, right? I was like, maybe they did get bad cuts, but then I went back and watched this episode. And I have to be honest with you, Kempire, I couldn't get through the full episode.
Why?
Um,
Be honest.
I feel a little drained from the argument because but it lasted 2 episodes, right? They started off them arguing at the barn and then they came back arguing again. And then it just came to a conclusion that like I feel like Crystal and Kiana both really didn't have respect for the other girls, and it showed in the cuts because when
Mm,
Kiana had her little parties, she was very clear with how she wanted it to run, and she didn't want any disruptions. Here we are at Tiana's event, and you completely stop it and not share anything and yell and scream at everybody and kind of ruin it. So I
mhm,
can see why Tiana was upset because Tiana's like, I don't even do you because obviously you don't really respect people's, time and preparation. Although it was a really crappy event, let's be honest, walking around in a circle with some horses and all that. But I did come to the conclusion that I feel like they do want to kind of run the edits and look a certain way, and when it didn't go in their favor, it just they completely like tapped out. And I
mm,
have to say, like with Atlanta, it doesn't seem like it affects their businesses because you look at Married to Medicine, they act a fool on that show, and they actually talk about how they all do really, really well business wise. So I think it's more of a narcissistic injury with Kiana because she seems like she's more upset that people can judge her, but no one's really harshly judging her.
yeah.
Everyone kind of agreed. And I actually was looking for this whole thing of them saying that they didn't believe her fertility thing. I don't know where this is at. Where is the story coming from? Other
Yeah.
than Kiana. Because I follow her and she's like saying that like people are saying that she lied about her fertility story. And I was like, where did this come from? You're making a new storyline outside the daggone show? This is weird. And then Crystal, and Crystal, I hate to say it, like you were not checking for Tiffany, and you wanted to make it a storyline of her hating on you for no reason. And I don't think they do fake. I kind of agree with Tiffany at the end of it all. And I like think about it. I told you good hair and good skin and being busy. I was mad at her because I still like Crystal because I think she's gorgeous, but I kind of feel like they both just didn't get the edits they want, and now they're stomping out and they want to blame it on I could lose my business or this is a bad look. I was like, I don't think you're gonna lose your business, but I just think you guys are just having narcissistic injury because y'all didn't want to be seen as bad. Because why are you bringing up a poly party? Other than trying to expose Robin to be something that, like we want to look down on her, we kind of get that Robin is the villain. You don't have to keep painting a picture. You know what I'm saying? We can
Yeah.
see that. Tiffany, I don't think she has a real problem with you. You try to create the storyline. You're the one who said, when I see her, she never speaks to me. She acts like she doesn't know me. And Tiffany's like, why are you even asking about me? You never even had this initiative and we were in the same spaces. Girl, stop. So I was like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. So I gave this episode like a 4 because I couldn't get through it. And it's sad because I want to go back because listening to your recap, you're talking about like somebody selling a house, buying a house that had some a really good story. But I couldn't get past the arguments. And then when Crystal and them came in there with those heavy, whatever that was on their heads, and having this ball, and no one acted out. And I was like, every single event that they weren't running, if you go back, they ruined them. Did they not?
Like reality TV though, when we usually have
Yeah,
events,
but
it's usually ruined by someone.
yes, but the thing is, no one even dared to do that at Kiana's events. But she came to this girl event and she wasn't even properly dressed. Come on, certain things are just kind of showing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was just whack. I'm gonna tap off on that, but I just wasn't feeling it. And they don't need to put the show. They can come back, but I'm sure they're not going to because it's not going to make you lose business. It's other bigger business owners doing very well doing reality TV.
Yeah, this is true.
That's all.
This is true. Thank you so much, Amy, for calling in. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay.
Bye. Hold on. Johnny says, on the flip side, does that mean mothers aren't allowed to talk about their experiences? That's a good question. And then that's where I'm like back and forth. Like I get where Kiana's coming from, but I also understand where Robin is coming from as, you know, them being mothers. They should be able to have that conversation. I think Kiana just got very, what's the word? She got very like stuck in her point. She had to be right instead of trying to understand where they're coming from. But she could have said to them like, well, guys, you know, when you say something like that, you don't know what someone else is going through that's not a mother that wants to be a mother. So I think she could have handled that situation a little bit better. She just came across very stubborn in that moment. IB says, Robin in an interview said she thought Kiana's fertility story was not real. That's a lot. That's a really harsh to say. How do you know that it's not a real situation for her? How do you know? Because I don't see Robin and Kiana really being close like that. I know that they were friendly at one point. So I wonder why she would say something like that. Robin, you're really acting up offline. Like you're really acting up offline. Guys in the live chat and those watching the replay, how would you rate the latest episode of Ladies Who Lives Atlanta? 1 being that Crystal needs to get over her feelings. 10 being that I can't wait for a season 2. So let me know in the live chat and also for the replay crew. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Do you agree with what some of the callers have said or what people have said in the live chat? Do you disagree with what I said during this live recap? Let's have that conversation below. Let me see what you guys are saying in the live chat. D says, Q missed an opportunity to be vulnerable with the other ladies. And I don't think she wanted to be. I really don't think she wanted to be. D says she rated a 5, a 7. Okay, that's not bad. 6, 5. Okay. Dyer says, Dyer says, I can't wait for season 2 by Kiana. Nah, man. Damn. All right. C says 10 stars for Tiffany, but 3 for everything else. Shay says 5 and Crystal needs to go. Really? Miss Brooklyn says 4. It was kind of boring and no real estate. Yeah, I know we're watching for real estate. Logan says 8. Okay. You know what could have saved this episode for me? And I know there probably are reasons why Laquan didn't want to get into, you know, everything. But if we had I feel like we got more from us talking about Laquan and his story than we got from the episode. I think we would have been even more invested. Samara says Robin used to be Q's realtor for property. Okay, but that doesn't mean that she knows her personal life stuff. I work with plenty of people that don't know my personal life stuff. And that goes to the whole thing too. People think because people work together that they're friends. That's not true either. Just saying. Mocha, here you go. 7.699999999. Are we in the Olympics right now? Okay. It's all right, Tamika. It's all right. We appreciate you being here regardless. Dyer says Crystal can't go. She's important to the format. Yeah, I'm okay with all the ladies coming back. Even though we don't get a lot from Kira and we haven't really gotten to see more of Tiffany, but Tiffany to me is probably one of the most likable ones on the show. So you need that balance in the cast, but I think we need more ladies. Originally, they started off with 10. Oprah came in and said, no, I don't think we need 10. Oprah's great, but Oprah's not always right. Just saying. 4 unless they add more real estate. Okay. All right. I need more real estate. 8.5. What's going on, Nelly? A 4. I think based off everyone's ratings, yes, there are some people that rate it really low, but I think that you guys want to see the show do well. You want to see it come back next season. You just want to see more property. We don't mind the drama, but we want to see more property. And I want to see these agents that are selling the property convince me as the person watching, I would probably buy this property from this person. I'm not convinced in their selling style, to be honest with you. Just saying. Auntie says 9. All right. Courtney says definitely need more. Tiana and Tiffany are dull to me. Okay. I can see that too. Mia, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. What's going on, Mia?
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, good. I just think the poly party situation is getting stale. It's me on episode 3. And we talking about, and we don't even see the guy. Like, who is this guy? I want to see him. Like,
and that's probably would have helped us ease us into this whole conversation is if we got to see her with the guy one-on-one at some point talking about this poly party. But now we're just going to be at the poly party in the park.
He seems like he's not real. So until I see him, it's like an imaginary potential boyfriend. I'm all just saying. That's all
Anything
I want
else?
to say.
All right, Mia. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome.
Oh wait, Johnny says, I agree, Kempire. They don't seem like they're good at selling houses. Like, I'm not convinced. I've been saying that for the last couple of weeks. I'm just like, they walk in there. I'm getting very Alexis. There we go. From Selling Tampa. I'm getting that vibe. But she was worse. She was a lot worse. We know. In Selling Tampa, if you watch it on Netflix, she was a lot worse. She didn't even know the specs. I'm just getting that vibe from her. Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Calloway. Guys, don't forget, we will be posting the links, but you can head on over to purelywrapped.com. What did I do with it? Oh. What did I do with it? Purely Wrapped. Smells like life. Okay. They got stuff for men too, y'all. They got stuff for men too. We're going to get out of here, but I do want to thank everyone for sending in super chats. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. To become a member, head on over to TeamKempire.com. Okay. And of course, shout out. Don't forget to show love to our moderators. We appreciate them. And we appreciate everyone that called in. And we appreciate you guys being here for this conversation of Ladies Who List Atlanta. Next week, we are going to be at the Poly Party at the park. Say that 3 times fast. We're going to see that next week. We're going to see more conversation, maybe more property. I hope so. This is the last episode, season finale of Ladies Who List Atlanta. As I said to you before, we've been pumping up for Ladies Who List Brooklyn. Something, or New York City, something. I think I want New York City. I don't want just it to be on one borough. New York City is big enough. I want to see ladies in other parts of New York as well. Brooklyn's great, but I also want to see Atlanta and whatnot. Not Atlanta, Manhattan and whatnot. Okay. Wait. Tange says, plot twist. Does this guy even exist, or was Crystal's way of coming out as Polly? You guys really don't believe that Crystal has this man. All right. Oh, look, Broom Bell says, Polly Park at the party, Polly Park at the party, Polly Park at the party. I can barely say it. Ooh, Ladies Who List Dallas. We can see the potential for the franchise here. But producers, production, I know you're watching. Thank you for watching. More real estate. We don't mind drama. Robin has to come back. If no one else comes back, Robin has to come back. She's problematic, but she's good TV. She's good TV. Courtney says, I would watch New York City. That real estate game is incredible. Exactly. Look, we're casting. We've been casting since the start. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. Shout out to one of our many sponsors here on the channel. Thank God. Look, thank God. Thank you to Coldest Water Bottle. Guys, if you haven't already gotten your Coldest Water Bottle, get your Coldest Water Bottle today. Keep your water cold for 36 plus hours. Multiple colors, multiple sizes, and you get a discount of 10% off when you use the discount code KEMP10. That's again, KEMP10 for 10% off. Where's my other bottle? Oh, here it is. And shout out to the winners that won their Coldest Water bottles during the holidays. I'm sure they're enjoying theirs. And shout out to everyone that's been supporting. All right. I will see you guys later. Oh, Antoine said, no, Robin. Really? Come on now. Come on now. We appreciate you all being here. Let's get out of here. Have a happy Sunday. Don't forget, March 6th, Candy and the Gang will be premiering. Of course, we will be talking about it and recapping it. So if you have been on the fence about following and subscribing to the channel, that's a reason to subscribe. All right. I will talk to you guys very soon. Get out of here. Look, get out of here. Oh, what song do I want to play? What song do I want? Let's go. Let's do a throwback that we haven't listened to in a long time. Okay. Oh, not that one.